Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. Big shout out and thank you to everyone who gave me all the paint ideas. I did go back to Sherman Williams, and Mr. Williams was very helpful. And the winner is Accessible Beige. I forgot who gave me that. I think a few of you did, not only on this platform, but all different platforms. Anywho, it worked out really well. I matched it to my flooring, my countertop, my cabinets are white. And it was perfect. It was just the right amount of color. Like I said, I did not want to feel like I was living in a snowball. So the other day I'm scrolling, right? We know I'm a big scroller. And the other day I'm scrolling and I come across a tarot card reader, which is odd because usually I don't, which is odd because I make the content. You think they would feed me that content, right? So anyhow, the girl who was reading, don't ask me who it was because I don't remember. The girl who was doing the reading was talking and she wasn't really saying what the cards were meaning. And I was like, oh, lady, get to the point. And then I said, oh no, that's me. That's me. So I'm going to put the time, if I remember, of when the reading starts so you don't have to listen to my all my gibberish and my commotion. So the latest and greatest thing on TikTok, I could be a little slow to this game too, is the lady who went to Guatemala for the facelift. Now, I know I'm looking at her and she still has a lot of healing to do, but there's something just off there. I don't know. My spidey senses are saying, I don't know, something just doesn't seem right. And the fact that she never had a TikTok until she had the facelift. I felt that was kind of odd. If you were going to start, you would want to start sharing with something so personal and intimate. It's just my feelings, okay? Don't come gunning for me. But then another guy showed up, same scenario, same person. He almost looked like her. I thought the same kind of work. I don't know. It just seems a little off. He's another one. Never had a TikTok, and all of a sudden he has a TikTok. And I guess this doctor now is people, everything sells. Trust me. When people like what they see, everything starts selling. Even a trip to Guatemala to get your face done. I don't know if I would ever do that. I don't think I'm that brave. I don't think I'd do that. But not saying anything against her. I'm waiting to see the end result when it's totally done. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of odd. Now, maybe the doctor said, hey, promote me on TikTok and I'll give you a coupon for like 10% off. I don't know. But it just seems a little bit odd to me anyway. That's all I can say. It's just for me. But tell me your thoughts about the lady. I don't even know her name. She seems like she's a lovely person. She's a dental hygienist. I don't know. I guess she saved a lot. I don't know how expensive facelifts are. I thought she was saying like $15,000, which I guess is cheap, but I don't know. I've never had one, although I'm not opposed to a little nip and tuck down here, a little tucker in. I come from a family of droopers. We don't really wrinkle, we just droop. We do have great skin. People always tell me, and yes, we have great skin. It's just, and a lot of it's hereditary. That's the only thing I can tell you, it's hereditary. But anyway, okay, so reading starts at, what time does that say over there? 4:10. Robin Wood deck. And let's see. Messages for today. Oh, I got this card the other day and that bugs me. So you know what I'm doing? We're going to do it right here, live and everything, switching decks. Ooh. I bought this box eons ago. I can't even tell you how long ago. Isn't that the neatest thing you've ever seen? And they have all different cards. And you open it up and your cards are in here. Isn't that neat? Yeah. So Yeah, I keep drawing the same card. Sometimes I wonder if the message is for me and not for my followers. That was me on the tightrope at Sherwin-Williams with the paint. Do I go with this one? Do I go with that one? We're going to use a whole new deck and let's see what happens. Okay, what do we need to know? Reading starts at 5:08. What do we need to know for our greatest good? Hopefully I have the camera. I want you to be able to see that I'm a shuffling. Yay, 9 of Cups, nines. Nines are great because nines tell you that you're almost at a 10. So you're almost at something. But 9 of Cups is our wish card, okay? You get what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. It's not always bad. There's always a little snafu though into it. Be careful of bragging too soon, okay? Like a perfect example, you start dating somebody and you decide, you know what? They want everyone to know on Facebook and I want everyone to know. So we're going to put it on Facebook. It's the kiss of death when you start doing that. And the 9 of Pentacles tells you don't be too soon to rub it into people's faces, your good fortune. Let me tell you something from my own personal experience. Not everybody's going to clap for you, and that's okay. That doesn't mean you shine less or you achieve less, but not everybody's going to clap for you. So when you see the 9 of Cups, know that the wish you want is coming, okay? It's definitely on its way to you, and you are about to receive it fairly soon. I think I always go by the numbers too. I would say maybe within 9 days. But there's still something hidden. Look at this table, okay? You can't really see what's behind there. So there's still stuff that's hidden. And there's stuff that you know needs to come out to fully give you your wish, okay? The High Priestess, thank you for confirming cards, tells us, keep it to yourself, okay? For a while anyway. You don't have to share it with everybody you come into. The High Priestess tells you to trust your own judgment, keep certain things to yourself, go with inside for counsel. So in other words, if you're worrying about a certain event or whatever the case may be, you have all the answers. You already have all the answers. You just don't know, okay? You just don't know, because when the Ace of Pentacles comes around, it's telling us that you have the ability to have a very new beginning in a situation of something you've been wishing for, but it's best for the interim if you just keep it to yourself, okay? Because other people will definitely piss in your Cheerios. Trust me, I know. Not everybody, like I said, is going to clap for you, okay? And that's okay. We're not here to, I'm going to tell you a story about years and years ago. This years ago, because don't forget I'm ancient. It was about 25 years ago. Yeah, 25 years ago. I was married, and my ex-husband and I owned a business. Financially, we did well. We did. We worked. Nobody gave it to us. We worked it on our own. I went plenty of nights with 3 small children with no husband at home to help. And he, worked very hard too. So we worked for it. So nobody gave it to us. And I always used to do that. Nobody gave it to us. We worked. But I was in the interim of, we were building a home. We built a very beautiful home. It was a gorgeous home. And I would never really talk about it too much. I wouldn't talk about it with my close friends or anybody. I just wouldn't talk about it. And a close friend of mine, she goes, what's going on with the house? I go, they're doing, this, that, the other thing. She goes, how come you never speak about it? I go, I don't want to, anyone to think, I'm bragging or anything like that. She goes, did you and your husband steal the money, she said, to build that house? And I said, no, on the contrary, we worked very hard. She goes, then you know what? You deserve to talk about it. That's not this. That's not this, because not everybody's going to be telling you, talk about it. Okay. You have some really good fortune coming your way. And I just can't seem to stress enough. Not everybody's going to be as happy for you. But here's what you are going to get. You are going to get your wish. You are going to get long-term financial gains from this. So I don't know, whatever you got going on there, something's going to happen with long-term financial gains. And it's going to work out better than you anticipated. Okay. So hopefully that made sense. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Must be allergies. All right, everyone. This is Coffee and Tarot time. I'm the Queen of Wands. Have a great day.